IPOB Community Radio, directed by our leader, His Excellency MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. My name is MAZI ALOZIE. Today is November 23, 2021. Welcome to our listeners. Today is another day where we agonize over criminal activities by the Fulani Army. The Fulani Army. As we talk about the Fulani Army, we must not fail to make reference with regard to the sponsors of these invaders. Britain. Until you exonerate yourself, until you stay away from your evil deeds, we're not leaving you alone. You've been committing crime around the world. You have been engaged in murder of innocent people. Britain, yes, the United Kingdom, UK. If we keep quiet, if we don't say anything, you continue to perpetrate this act of violence, hatred on blacks. I used to think that no matter me knowing the Britain, I know. You see, when you have a sort of perception about something, about a country, all of us, when we are children, and you will not say I'm not telling the truth, all of us, when we were children, even the present generation, we've always had this love for the white man. We've always appreciated them around to our own detriment. But do they actually attach any value, any appreciation to that? And I don't think so. They see you as a monkey, uncivilized, savages. Yeah, those are the labels attached to us. You know, I am telling you the truth. Britain. Most of you that are present-day British citizens, did your predecessors tell you the experience? And when they came, they saw us as animals, monkeys. And those that were there before us, before the 60s, told of the horrifying experience, the way they were examined to see if they have tails, to see if they have trees in their homes on top of the trees. And today they are building tree homes, but theirs is civilized, yours is not. And whereas we have homes up till today, some of them are not even aware that we are modern. Don't think I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. And if you have ears, open it. These people that got there before the 60s went through hell. Did they come back to report to us? Barely. Merely. You just had it as a sort of news from the grapevine. Do you know they think we have tails? They think we are monkeys and animals? And that gave birth to a lot of psychological downfall of our people. There was damage done. It's not only in Britain. Elsewhere in Europe and even US. Yeah. Yeah. And these are the people you adore. When we were children, anytime you see them in the school premises or church premises, they will be the center of attraction. We run, we go, we embrace them, they take our pictures, and we smile and boast. Do you know the white man took our picture today? But in his brain, we are monkeys. What a slap in the face. Britain, don't act as if you are innocent. You're not. Britain, the UK, examine yourself very well, because your crime against the world, against many African countries, those under your territory, is much to be desired. The Indians, they got free. Yes. Despite being free with their democratic principles, you still intervened, but they were strong enough to resist you. They made their own in a way that even with the India-Pakistan broke off. The India went into 3 places. But you came to Nigeria. You came to Nigeria. What happened? Your cars flooded our market. And as little as I was, I can name them. Even up till now, I can name them. Everything Britain, very good. Hillman, Corsair, Maurice Minor, Zephyr, Vanguard, Bedford. I will name an unlimited. I still remember them. We appreciate you and your product. But what do we get in return? What did we get in return? Hatred. We spend our money buying and buying and buying your Jaguar. We spent money buying your Rolls Royce. Oh, you've been to Kingsway, Britain. Where were your cars sold most? In the East. Ford Container, what are you riding? Ford Container. I can name and name and name. What did we get in return? Hatred. Britain, your latest introduction of a bill about stripping people of citizenship anytime without notice. What does that say? It shows you're still full of discrimination. You have a citizen, Britain, the UK, Britain, London, England, Glasgow, name it. What is your role in Nigeria? What are you doing to Biafrans? What have we done to you, Britain? You suck our oil. Whether you pay for it or not, we don't care. It never bothered us. What actually opened our eyes were your roles during the war you sponsored, 67. Prior to 67, you're joining us together, knowing that oil and water cannot mix. Your Royal Niger Company, your corporation. Britain, When you Harold Wilson will say that the last thing they will do is allow Biafra to survive, because they don't feel comfortable what we are going to be. If we are your colonial servants, wouldn't you be happy to see that your servants are doing very well? Britain, I'm asking you. If we follow things logically and stop being afraid and stop being shy and stop being timid, Britain, where will your loyalty be as colonial masters? It is in Biafra land. Did that happen? No. It did not. Britain orchestrated the war. Britain orchestrated the coup. All the top soldiers trained at Sandhurst. Britain. Your media so full of lies, distortion, misinformation. Your recent attempt to strip people their British citizenship without notice, based on what? And this will open the eyes of our people. Those that run to Britain, those that run to say, I'm a British citizen. I am a British citizen. So what? Britain, we have your citizen in jail, extraordinarily renditioned by your troops, by your agents, the DSS. What I say. Britain, if you're not discriminatory in your policies. Britain, if your eyes are wide open. Britain, if you're maintaining the policy of justice. Show us the one you have implemented. It's a challenge. We have a generation that came, they saw, they were dissatisfied. And you have confirmed our fears. 2021, Britain is still sponsoring the massacre of Biafrans. They kept their mouth shut. Britain, what's wrong with your mouth? You have the BBC. And to show you how extent you are so evil, you establish BBC Igbo service to distort information. They will not report the killings of Biafrans, the daily massacre, the daily genocide taking place in Biafra land. Your corporation will not report it. Britain, you are still not clean. You are dirty in your behavior, in your policies. Britain, did you remember? Did you remember the first massacre in Anambra? Did you know what your reporter said? I think it was the head bridge. Your reporter from nowhere, never showed up, never sent any crew, came to say that Biafrans have troops, which we didn't even have, even the guards, the security men that will guide their youths protesting. That reporter, a black man, the black man reported that they came there and that people chased them away with guns. They weren't there. They were not there. Why? They reported that false information to battle us, to tarnish our image. Britain. I'm not going to the religious aspect of it, but in other words, I will. If Katrina Long will be in Nigeria, running from north to north, north to south to north, north to northeast, and north to northwest, and then to Middle Belt, and cannot report to their home secretary, to their home office, the massacre taking place in the Middle Belt. What is she doing there? What is the policy of Britain? If they see evil and report no evil, are they not part of the evil? When you see human beings, a woman can witness the slaughtering of children that barely can mention mama, that can barely mention papa. All they know is open your mouth and you feed them. Katrina Long will watch the massacre of these children, and elderly, slaughtered, butchered, heads ripped open. Katrina Long will report this to the Home Office. And you are parading that you are a Commonwealth. Katrina Long, are you a genocidist? What is your right when you can deny people their livelihood, their right to exist? When you see how these people are being slaughtered, when you see how these soldiers, the Fulani terrorists, when you dance with them, are you not part of them? We missed the picture, but you see, Radio Biafra, if you like, shut it down, because you heard the truth. Whatever you like do, we will still talk. The world will still hear us. There are many avenues, but at the end, you will regret your policies. Biafra will come to stay. Britain, you have a citizen, MAZI Nnamdi. What is his offense? If you are the champion of human rights, Britain, if you're not a racist country, Britain, if you defend your citizens. Nnamdi Kanu was arrested through extraordinary rendition from one of your colonies, Kenya, to another of your colony, Nigeria. Where are your expression of horror, dissatisfaction, and disgrace? And where are the Commonwealth countries? Where are they? They are all that chain and lock. They cannot talk. What are the principles guiding these Commonwealth countries that can be violated by Nigeria and Kenya and nobody's talking? It is taking them a year, almost a year. This is November. They are not talking. They have not demanded for Nigeria to, without any delay, produce a report why Nnamdi Kanu should be held, why he was renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria. Is that a very difficult thing to do? Rather, these people are talking rubbish, nonsense. Because when you, Katrina Long, will tell the law enforcement agents, you chairman it, or you chairled it, you told them to commit all the atrocities they can commit, that you are there to squash it. Prove me wrong. We have the video. What have Biafrans done to you? These are the people you are siphoning their oil. You are not paying for it. Britain, Boris Johnson came to Apapa, Lagos, and thanked them for protecting your oil. Those that have the oil those that own the land, those that the resources you as suffering come from the land, cannot even have drinking water, polluted, ecologically destroyed. And what is left is to wipe them off from the surface of the earth. Where are the Aborigines of Australia? They see this, where are they? You cannot overlook what Britain can do. I know there are many civilized people. There are many intelligentsias, very sophisticated, learned people. Have you been able to stop the policies? No. They have a policy. They have their foreign policy that put you at a very awkward position and put them in a very domineering position. And they dominate. And they dictate to you. And did they not come? Did Katrina Long not come to you and tell you, oh, we are establishing a system whereby if you graduate from the university, if you are a doctor, this, come to London. Come, we have something for you. Oh, they're just a way of draining our manpower over there, and then you still be a third-class citizen. They might give you the job and have their children. And when your children walk the street, one white, one black, they will arrest the black. You think they are clean. They are not. Britain, why will your citizen? Is it because he's black? Is it because he's speaking for the right of his people? Is it because he's fighting for justice where you hate justice? Why is he still there? Are we waiting for you to play the role of God, the Almighty, which you have been playing? An innocent man. A man that learned the principle of honesty and right to human decency. Proud to be a British citizen. And you disgraced him. You let him down. You slapped him on the face. What a letdown. What a letdown. And you still have most of our people there. If it is a policy of let's say a system of reciprocate, would you say exchange? Let's use the word exchange. We exchange views. We exchange ideology. We exchange custom. We try to have common understanding that bind us, that make us partners. How is our own honored? No, you will not reciprocate with Biafrans. Rather, you will crown the Fulanese. You will arm them. You will give them all the power on earth. During the war, what did you supply to the Fulanese? You supplied them with Saladins. Britain supplied Nigeria with Saladins. Ferret. Bombs. Bullets. shell machines, artilleries. It goes on and on and on. I'm not even mentioning the worship. The policy of Harold Wilson, the death of the children, he didn't care. The death, he did not care. Do we say, yes, the 60s? Can you differentiate the policies of Britain in the 60s from the 60s to up to date? There is no change. Britain, why are you parading two systems? One for black, one for white. What's your diplomatic move with a crime committed against our leader Nnamdi Kanu? Your citizen, because he is a Biafran, justice denied as always. Diplomatic move is an open condemnation. You see evil, condemn it, and let the world know that yes, the zoo is engaged in kidnapping. It is not tolerated. It's not welcomed in the world. When Umar Diko was kidnapped, did you do it? Did you do it hush hush? No. You came out openly and said this will not stand. Why is that of Nnamdi Kanu being done hush hush? Why? Because you've never seen anybody like him. Wouldn't you be proud that he is championing your policies of decency? But you are telling us, on the other hand, that you, after all, you're not decent. Prove us wrong. Britain harbor evildoers. Britain cover criminals. Because you are the one. Britain. Those Fulanis are your agents. For the world to know, let them go back and trace DSS where it originated from. Britain. And where are they operating? Biafra land. Britain. What have the Biafrans done to you? Britain. How much longer will you continue to spill the blood of Biafrans? Let us go. Set us free. The independence you gave wasn't for Biafrans. It was for the Fulanis. And those are the ones you can control. Those are the ones, you know how savage they are. They can do your bid. They can carry it out. Do you see why you don't like Biafrans? We ask questions. We love people. We like to follow instructions. We welcome people. We welcome strangers. We want them to be part of us. Is that a crime? If we did embrace you when you came, you have in your Anglican headquarters, you establish rest house. And that rest house is where your British church envoys come to stay. It's called rest house. Still there. For the fact that we are who we are, why didn't you accept us? If you were taking the oil, respecting our lives, there wouldn't be much problem. Have you ever come to the negotiating table, ever called the Biafra and say, what do you want? What happened? How do we correct it? You've not done that. You still have not done it. We are going to expose you more. We will not stop talking. We will let the world know. Britain, there's what is called genocide I mentioned yesterday. It was carried out on Biafrans. 1945. 1955. 1955, what was the population? When you kill 1,000, the world will turn over because population was less. To watch 20, 30 something thousand killed, you did not put any policy to remedy that. That was when you were controlling Nigeria. You see, when your bad policy started. '55, you still control Nigeria. You did not stop the massacring of Biafrans. And you know, that was when you would have said, no, these people are different. We're going to share them. We're going to divide them. You said 100 years. And when the 100 years appeared, up to say, you better change that your constitution to say Nigeria is indivisible. Because you have come to the point that you know that the oil is your main resources. If that is the case, where will you turn to for constant supply? Is it not to the owners? Is it not to the poor people whose lands are being polluted? You make them happy. You compensate them. No. They are monkeys. They are nothing. Promises upon promises. Britain, 1967, 68, 69, 70, over 5 million Biafrans killed with your supervision. And you have your journalists watching the massacre, watching the commission of crimes on Biafrans. Britain, you did not spearhead the labeling of these atrocities genocide because your hand was in it. It's good to say was in it, but if for me, I'd say your hand is in it. It happened in the 67, 68, 69, 70. You're still causing turbulence. Therefore, I will say your hand is in it. If Katrina Lang will expose her policy by telling the IG of police, kill as many Biafrans as you can, we will sit on it. Why am I not surprised that you're still sitting on the genocidal act committed on Biafrans? The United Nations is not talking, the world is not talking, the ICC is not talking. Britain is sitting on it, the God Almighty, the Almighty Britain is still sitting on it. Oh, the skulls of those of Pol Pot in Cambodia. Oh, you were able to display them. Even Rwanda, 1 million. It was recognized. Britain, what have Biafrans done to you? How can we still continue to show our friendship extended to Britain when they cannot respect us, when they cannot respect our son, they watch the Fulanis commit all kinds of fraud. Britain, your hands are dirty. Your policies, very disturbing. You deceive us with your welfare. You take our resources, billions upon billions, and you give back millions. And then you play the role of God. Britain, you have Katrina Lang in Abuja. She is your emissary. She is your representative. She is there. She is watching what is happening in Biafra land. Britain, don't you have citizens, apart from Katrina Lang, that are in Biafra land, that are watching the activities of the Nigerian army, the Fulani Boko Haram army, and the DSS you commissioned to carry out atrocities on Biafrans? Britain, when are you going to leave Biafrans alone? You have failed. You have failed. You have failed us. You have failed those Biafrans that are your citizens. Britain, are you telling me that Katrina Lang is not reporting to you the bombing of Osu, although repeatedly by the Nigerian Air Force? The massacring of the villagers by the Nigerian army. Britain, are you telling me that Katrina Lang is not aware of it? She is the sponsor. Britain, are you telling me that Katrina Lang is not aware that your BBC Igbo service that is stationed in Biafra land cannot go and cover and report to you the killings, massacres happening?
Look at the hammer in the mother. You want to rescue some building.
Britain, that is what your army, your Nigerian soldiers are doing. Britain, I don't know what else to tell you. Release our leader. Having him there will not stop our quest for freedom. We want to be free. We want to be free. Is that a crime? If you have any good intention, if what we are doing is the process established by UN, are you not part of it? Wouldn't you be glad that you have us? You have us showing the democratic process, democratic principles we are championing. if all is well, that in the part of Africa, you have people that are willing to champion human rights and civilization. What stopped you from assisting us? Britain, this is the crime your DSS and your Fulani Boko Haram people are committing in our Mama as we speak. I will play them. You have your people listening. Is your Katrina Long an agent of massacre, or your representative who is not reporting accurately to you? These are people's homes and shops being set ablaze by the Nigerian troops. Boko Haram. I will keep playing it for the world to hear. This happened yesterday, and this morning they are still killing. They are still burning. But the world is telling you they are civilized. They see evil and say no evil. Rather, they do evil.
Everywhere they burn. Everywhere. Hey, look at the officer. Everywhere don't burn. Don't you go there, the officer? You don't know about Goku. Our Johnson Angola. Our Johnson Angola. They make me sure that they make me sure that everywhere.
Yeah, he's saying that the soldiers make sure that everywhere is burned down and people are indoors before they leave. They just left.
4 or 5 hours now. Everybody there inside.
About 4 or 5 hours they were committing these atrocities. This is what they did.
Our Junction.
See?
Our Junction live. Our Junction. Every Our Junction. They tell Our Junction for this X-Mass. Nothing like Our Junction. Oh my God. Investment in matter.
Britain, what have we done to you? You are responsible for what is happening. When our leader spoke against it, they hated him for saying the truth.
Nigeria Army don't do for our junction. Look at what Nigeria Army don't do for our junction. Look at what Nigeria Army don't do for our junction. The whole junction is on fire. The whole Lawoma junction is on fire. The whole Lawoma junction is on fire. There's no corner of Lawoma junction that is not on fire. God help us from this shame. Look at that one, the whole Lawoma junction. Look at the king of shop don't bomb. The way to promote it don't bomb. Look at. You say one Nigeria, one waiting. One waiting, waiting be one Nigeria. One waiting. Look at. Hey!
Jesus! Hey! Hey! Jesus! Jesus! Hey! Hey! This God Almighty! See this bus shop! Oh my God! Hey! Hey!
Britain, you are responsible. Katrina Lang, you are responsible, because these are the soldiers, the Fulani people you were dancing with. This is the job you have sent them to do. Your DSS is supervising it. Britain, you have caused a lot of agony to Biafrans. Britain, leave us alone. We want to be free. This is not one Nigeria. What are the crimes of these people? Nothing. If people will not follow the issue, they will come and talk rubbish. There's no justice. Somebody will come and spin the incident and tell you a soldier was killed. How did the soldier die? If a soldier was killed, what was he doing that led to his death? Was he just going as a soldier and died? Or did he go committing atrocities and in the process lost his life? And then they came back to destroy the whole community, destroy their livelihood. For the same act that was confronted at the Defense Academy, did they go to burn and destroy the whole surroundings of Defense Academy? No, they did not, because it's in the north. When they kill soldiers in the north, do they go destroying and burning markets and the livelihood of those people in the north? No, because they are the north. Now, they have come to cause havoc. They have come to disturb you. And when you react, they burn your house, they burn the village, they sack everybody. And then they turn around to tell you, oh, you killed a soldier. As if a soldier is not worth dying. When you live to do harm to other people, harm will come to you. You are to serve and to protect, not to kill. But what I'm telling the world today is that Britain is sponsoring genocide. It is still ongoing. Britain, for your inability to end the existence of one Nigeria, you are responsible. Go and ask Jeremy Hunt what he meant by largest economic market when the lives of the people are not guaranteed. You see, that still goes back to economy, resource control at the expense of Biafrans. The Biafrans are hated. And the woe unto these Biafrans that will aid the killings of their people. No matter how much you're paid, that money will be useless sooner or later. In other words, soonest. Britain, if you can promote bills and everything and send messages and say what you want to be done, why can't you call for a referendum for we to decide? If you are still running Nigeria, your cooperation. I have mentioned it before. Division of Nigeria does not stop you from benefiting whatever you're benefiting from. We promise the resources will be there, not just for you, but for other people that comprised the old Nigeria. Safety is the most important thing, is paramount. We promise you that division of Nigeria will restore confidence in the people, the indigenes of the land, and peace will prevail. Do you want peace to prevail and you're not promoting it? We have tabled our complaint to you. The Biafrans have. We have demonstrated. But as long as that oil is flowing, you don't give it down. And this is why you have your citizen. Because he is from Biafra land. And said, in Britain, I put my trust. I am a British citizen. Today, you let him down. I will not be fighting to be a British citizen. I don't care what you give to me. I gain nothing from it. And our people, let common sense prevail. If you're parading yourself as a British citizen, the way they treated Nnamdi Kanu is the way they will treat you. Anything happening to you is with less importance. It's MAZI Nnamdi's right to demand for a referendum. It is MAZI Nnamdi's right to demand for freedom for his people. Is that a crime? Britain were able to conduct a referendum to exit EU. Was that a crime? What is good for you is not good for others. It is left for Biafrans to see what is happening to them. The less hope you put on other countries and you fight for your own, the better off you will be. Even if it means one person surviving, at least you know that one person is free. You don't want to die, but you don't have a home. If you don't have a home, your chances of dying is elevated to 90%. The other 10% is sheer luck. It all depends on who is at the head. Soldier go, soldier come. A person that likes you, that likes the behavior of Biafrans, will sympathize with your cause. An elected president that does not give a damn about you and your Biafra and pays much attention to the color of your skin will damn you, will tell you go back to where you come from. There's no damn thing you will do. Because it is not your land. Anything awarded to you can be easily withdrawn. Where will you go? When people fail to tell you the truth, you say spreading hate. People are telling you what you are doing wrong, for you to change your ways, for you to correct your ways. You say they are spreading hate. These people know what they are doing, and they are above the law. They commit these crimes and they point their fingers at you. This is what the Fulani lady wrote. That's, they say her name is Chamfalia Sharon. What are the crimes of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu? None. And this is what she wrote. In all your considerations over the silly, heinous, and unpatriotic demand, which one is unpatriotic? Are you patronizing killers? Are you patronizing mothers? Those, you saw what your soldiers are doing. So that there rebuffs, that there rebuttals your accusation. that you people are killers, your murderers, you have no truth in you. You are full of evil. You are accusing us of being unpatriotic. Who are those responsible for Nigeria? It is the Biafrans. Not you, the Fulanis. All you've come to do is acquire lands. And he says some patriotic demand by those so-called Igbos. That there is a hateful speech. The so-called Igbos. What else are you looking for? The so-called Igbo leaders, what they let down on the Igbo leaders. So when you go and you preach one Nigeria, this is what you get. They have no value for you, and they have no respect for you. That you shamelessly came to the so-called president to release terrorists in Nnamdi Kanu. Now, who is the terrorist here? You arrested him because you said he's committing treasonable felony by asking for freedom and for referendum for Biafra. So that is a treasonable felony. What about those Boko Haram and ISIS that have occupied your Sahel region? What are they? Have you labeled them? Have you accused them? Biafrans, they have no love for you. Regardless of what you do, you are not the same. You will never be the same. The number of arms already imported by IPOB terrorists and their sponsors, which are already being used, where did we import them from? Show us the license. Show us your evidence. None. You are acquiring arms from Pakistan, Afghanistan, name it, everywhere all around the world. Britain is supplying you with arms. You blockaded everywhere and you say we're importing arms. And then IPOB, because we say we want to be free. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. That is our crime. The number of soldiers, policemen, and other innocent Nigerians already murdered by IPOB. Where is your proof? None. Just labeling, raising lies to cover up the crimes you people are committing. Your soldiers are killing, bombing. And to me, you are DSS. You are not really who you think you are. And today we've exposed your atrocities. You say we were murdered by IPOB. And you have unknown gunmen. And when they were killed, they turned out to be Fulanis. You're still pointing your finger at IPOB. The business burnt down or bombed, completely destroyed. You saw they used the plane to bomb also. So IPOB have those Nigerian jets bombing their own also. This is just for propaganda purposes, not that it is a fact. This thing was done by a DSS agent. Your media conspiracy is not going to work. It will not hold. The way and manner they spread fake news, that is what you're spreading right there. You said, we have told you that whatever they do is what they accuse you of doing. There is no truth in them. They have never lived to tell the truth right from the inception of that amalgamation up to date. Nothing that came from the Fulanis that is the truth. Only what they'll tell you is that we will kill you and they will kill you. They keep calling Nigeria zoo. Why not? When you're not civilized, when all you live is to treat people like animals. Animals treat their fellow animals better than you treat human beings. You burn, you kill, you rape, name it. What human value do you have? If our roads are not done, That's the road not being done. You kidnap people and you have nothing to gain. If you have nothing to gain, why did you arrest him? When you say we accuse you of pampering bandits, your own people, with their own mouth, is telling the world that they are pampering bandits. You saw Gumi sharing money to them. I mean, really responding to this Sharon Fali charm, you are just a complete idiot. Responding to you is a waste of time. It's just to let you know, whatever this DSSH gent wrote is what they are doing to Biafrans. They are doing this to cover their track. Biafrans, the ball is in your court. If you don't know how to fly, go and make your wings. If you cannot make your wings, go and borrow. If you don't know how to be awake, go and find anything that when you take it, it will keep you awake. Even if it is coffee or cola, take it. You'll be awake. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. People that hate their fellow human beings and they say they are one. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
It's me, Mazi. It's me. This is my mother number one. Mazi, it's me, angry. She was on I'm me, angry man. Now listen carefully to this story. Sometimes ago, early 80s, when I was in Nigerian Zoo Army, after we went and fought at Liberian country and came home to this zoo called Nigerian country, there was another place in the zoo country, Nigeria. We went to settle riots in Biafran land, where almost 200 soldiers were armed with jet fighter, bombers, armor tanks, and so on. At the night of the day, we all soldiers gathered in the school field eating. Some was sleeping and some was watching. Surprisingly, we saw 7 beautiful girls dressed on army camouflage, and they came making some discussions with us. Surprisingly, the perfumes in their body made every army to sleep with over weakness, and they collected all our guns and the bullet bags and moved. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found at all. What makes me to tell this story is that I knew those perfume chemicals well. I knew those perfume chemicals well. I knew those chemicals well. By Israeli soldiers showed me the chemical. I know them. Nigerian soldiers are nobody. Nigerian soldiers, you are no. Nigerian soldiers, you are nobody. Nigerian soldiers are nobody. If when this war will happen fully, this war you Nigerian soldiers find it. This will happen fully.
Mazi, this is not Mazi.
Brother man, all of you will see.
Angry man, hold it for the rainy day. This is not what you say in public. We know you mean good, but it's not what you say on the air. So, whatever you know, keep it to yourself. When it's time to share, you share it. Call her your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon. I'm calling from the zoo.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for keeping on. Thank you for your good work. Mazi, you see, many of us are no longer happy with what is happening. We are not, in fact, we are not happy. Because I have been researching all these days to see any country that have ever got their freedom by fasting and prayer. As our leaders come out every day to tell us to continue praying. I believe in prayer, don't get me wrong. I'm a pastor, I believe in prayer. But prayer don't create a nation. Prayer don't create a nation. Even when children of Israel pray, they still they fight. We cannot keep talking every day. Our land is on fire. Look at what happened. How can somebody tell me, how can prayer contain what happened this yesterday? That happened at our mama yesterday. These people are busy killing our people, bombing our land every day. And somebody, instead of us to do the right thing, I've been shouting it here since 2015. I've been shouting this thing that there is no way we can come out of this bondage by ordinary talking that we talk here every day. Not that we don't have men. We have men on ground, boys who are ready to lay down their life. And instead of the leadership to take necessary action and make sure that they put things in order for us to fight our enemy, we are here every day. We talk and talk and talk, and they'll come and bomb our land, send soldiers to come and kill us. Every day we come, we say we complain to, we are complaining to the world. We are going to court. We are going to this. You are going to court with the people who does not understand law. I don't know when we are going to. Since I think a few months ago they said we have it since 2015. We have a case pending in International Criminal Court. Till today, they have not arrest not a bird from Nigeria. A bird from Nigeria have not come to International Criminal Court to answer a case of what they are doing to people of Biafra. And we are still depending, hoping that someday, one day, these people will come up and do something. I don't know what. For some time now, I just decided to sometimes to listen, because but my mind keep burning every day because we are not doing the right thing. Instead of that, this one is talking, pointing finger at this one, another person pointing finger at the other one, and our people are dying every day. Maybe because those of you are in diaspora. Maybe because you are in diaspora. Don't worry. We know your homes. We know your houses. Just think you are wasting our life for nothing.
Have we finished? Yes. You see, the thing is that you don't come and start say you're fighting or you're declaring war. We are the ones telling the world what is going on. It's not everything that we say on the air. We know what is going on. We know what is going on. And there are people that are seeing what we've been saying, and now they understand it. Before they were lying to the world that such things never happened. And now the world is seeing it. When you're in a position to fight, you fight. When you're in a position not to fight, you are capable of fighting, you wait. Patience. Patience. If you have no patience, it will cost you. What we are dealing with is not just Nigeria. What we are dealing with, Kelechi, is not just Nigeria. And people like you that have the same perception or you just pick up and start fighting. You are not just fighting the Fulanis. There is more to it than you are watching. We have seen it all. So those at the head know what they are seeing. And from the reaction you get from certain countries, that's enough to let you know that Fulanis are not just the people you are dealing with. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
MAZI ALOZIE, I salute you.
Welcome.
I greet you, MAZI. Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters. Our God, continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Sugo. MAZI, you see, yes, our brother Colonial is lamenting because it is normal for us to cry. It is a very bad thing for the Fulani jihadist soldier to come to our land, and they will have to bomb our market and kill our brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers in our home. This jihadist soldier that is calling themselves Nigerian soldier, they are the ones that have the mind to kill us, bringing the fight to us despite the destruction that is happening over their land. Just as our leader, Nnamdi, Kanu prophesy over it, they will try to take away what is not there. They will be coming down to this place, trying to destroy us. Why their evil deed will be germinating in their land. Yes, MAZI, there is something I want to say, and I don't say too much, but before I will say it, the leadership of Ipob, MAZI Chike, and the rest of them, may you remain steadfast, remain resolute, do not shake at the point of anything. This thing that is happening today, it has happened before. When our leader was arrested in 2015, the people that is in DOS now, I can boldly tell you, if I didn't remember any that failed in the DOS as of that time, MAZI Chike doesn't remember. And if you know the work you do that time, how you people continue to gang round us and rally around MAZI Chike before he decided to deviate, because I believe that every action that we are every action that comes from MAZI Chike of that time is from you people also. I'm saying nobody should discourage you people by saying anything. Nobody should let you people to back off. Remember, it's honest man that we are following. He is still faithful to us. He has never betrayed us, and we can never betray him. So for that reason, I want to say, we have gallant people that will stand for us. MAZI come through here alone before we go. We didn't share, we share him establish. I recognize Habiko. Everyone has lament. If you recognize Yang by local government, they want to had a very strong man. So let's hear from them. People to carry with us. We must defeat our enemies. MAZI, thank you so much.
Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. Some people have a way of calling, then they lock every other person out. And that number will not disappear until you answer it. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. We look at our issues and we deal with them. Go ahead and make it quick. There are many calls. Make it. You have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Then I'll go when you go. I will get a motor. One day we'll take it. Can I tell you this is a divine project from the Most High. Only what we need is under command and control. Listen to MAZI ALOZIE. It is a fact. Immediately you raise up God now. To talk don't get that. To them is punishing us because we are not listening. Only listen to the entrance of state taken now as the rate of Biafra. People are the short. Anything MAZI ALOZIE tell us to do, we do it as a paraphrase. No other way. MAZI ALOZIE. No thing go stop us. Anything we carry like men do, we get here for better. Get up on our house. Our mama no be so. And the military can't tell us that no be them. Very useless. Don't think about them. That's not there. To go get on the make sure say you study the scripture. More them cover on the help of that. All the things both can get. Upon Jeremiah chapter 9, from verse 1 to end. Kenya ne kunga hoya tana tana da wani saya ku gilan birshi abuna yake gwana tana da wani yake kuna so ke tika an fita gilan tika bi shin fita a da wannan fili tana da dunga na hu akwai fulani we are going to develop and you pretend that it today they are shame with destroy them. You see how they are going to be destroyed. You see Ezekiel chapter 20 Ezekiel chapter 20 and Ezekiel chapter 21 from verse 1 to 8. We are the children of Biafra, not Jesus. Jesus. Why you die? Whatever, but I complicated it. You said, what?
Your time is up.
Revelation chapter 18, from verse 1 to end. You see this? Go make man on the we are going to teach you people. You see the direction of that.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller,
bless you. I am MAZI Chinemerem. I heard from Abajan Wangele local government, all province, Biafran land. MAZI, nobody will stop us. Nobody will stop the kingdom of God on earth. MAZI, see what they are doing. I said that Britain is Lucifer on it. What does Colonial is doing in Abuja? Now we are getting away from laboring on terrorists. Why? Britain is terrorizing Biafra here with Nigeria Army, Nigeria Navy, Nigeria Police, and Nigeria Civil Defense. Indirectly, and there is our brothers in abroad. Why can we not protest for what happened in Imo State yesterday in abroad? For some people who are right to protest over there. I know that in Biafra Ipob we have families. We have coordinators everywhere. What is the work of all those coordinators? Sometimes we have this meeting. It's all for all these things to happen. Some coordinators will rally around me. There's a nice protest. God, where you go, but some will not. They are killing us here one by one. You people are outside. We are on ground. We know what we are seeing here. All you people are seeing the videos, but we are on the face of the heat. We know the heat we are passing here. MAZI, onye neba na-elele ihe na onye na-elele bọọlụ na onye na-agba bọọlụ agba bụrụ ofu ihe. We know what we are passing here. It says that we are oh God. But nobody is discouraging anybody because we have died enough. We have killed enough since 1943 now. Now is the world is straightened up. They are just slowing and killing us. The world is coming. They are slowing and killing us. What does we are, oh God. What I know that Biafra must surely come. Whether one person remain. But if in your diaspora you think that you are safe, you are not safe. If that you are an Igbo man, think that you are social media talking rubbish, you are safe, you are not safe.
jihad is coming, and the jihad is already here.
Thank you,
Some of our brothers in military, they know what I am saying now. Some of our brothers in police, they know what I am saying. They tied their hands. These senators, we are saying, let us listen to them. Let us hear the elders. Their ties, they are going to slowly.
Thank you, Mazi. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Let me just put down my radio. MAZI ALOZIE. Good evening, sir. This is King calling from my location.
Welcome.
I want to first of all address the guy that said that we are doing nothing. I don't want to call his name. He says he's calling from the zoo. You know, I'm not even sure if he's an IPOB member, because if he's an IPOB member, he's not going to come on radio and start talking what he said. He used to make nice contributions during the time of our leader. Just want him to know that I know his voice. Where I'm going today is what is happening in Imo State, because this is where I come from. Our people need to understand this fact that a military barrack is a place housing the military. So I believe in self-defense, whereby if you attack me, I have to attack you back. So we need to direct our attention there to attack anywhere they are coming from. It doesn't matter if they are coming from the government house or their own personal house, that's fine. But we need to defend ourselves and attack them, which is going to make them not to come again. And secondly, about our fundraising, I want to suggest something that let's try to do this fundraising out of Zoom. Or we can do it in Zoom and still do it like, let's say, states fundraising, whereby it's going to be physical, whereby we can invite most of these other groups, people that are not that love what we're doing, but they don't want to join IPOB. We can invite them to come to our fundraising, and they also can contribute 1 or 2. And I think it's going to be also very, very nice like that. And then number 3, it's about our people, for our people to be courageous. What we are doing, freedom fighting has never been easy. Check the one in Namibia during the time of apartheid, how they got their freedom from South Africa, from the apartheid regime. Check the one that happened in South Africa of Nelson Mandela. Check the one that happened in Europe, America. It has never been easy. These things that are happening today are part of freedom fighting. It's also going to be told. Well, you know, when you are reading the story of freedom fighters, you just think like it happens just in a twinkle of an eye. No, this is the procedure. These are the things that we have to follow. But at the end, we are going to win. So let's stay focused and maintain the leadership of DOA and encourage them with our support. I want to thank MAZI ALOZIE, members of DOS, and our broadcasters that are doing very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, MAZI ALOZIE, good morning from here. My name is Ejike. MAZI ALOZIE, I want to make a suggestion, and I want to voice my anger away and maybe some, courage and advice what we can be able to do. Today English, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened today, our mama yesterday, is clearly showing the height of terrorism in the military. And it's showing clearly how they're going to the villages in Imo State. It's almost close to the doorstep on the city, or Owerri. They're already close to the doorstep of Owerri. Call a government house or anywhere, they're almost there. So then go into the villages, the people that are suffering, and we're trying to make sure that we provided any means of feeding of anything. They went over there, and some reason, they said the army was collecting money or was stealing or whatever, and maybe got killed by committing a crime. Instead of the commander of that barrack to find out what happened, and the cabal, the Mieti Allah on the militaries and uniforms, they sent all over in Biafra land. And that's their mission, to make sure that every living soul in Biafra land did not survive. And they gradually started from the villages, village by village, killing all of us. And nobody's talking. And we have the governors, and we have the state house of reps, and nobody's talking. Everybody's keeping quiet. Yesterday was also. The day before that it was somewhere in Ibuta. The day before that, Olu was bombing. The day before that, near Opala, there was military went over there killing the villages. So we cannot ever do anything. We cannot ever live as the citizens of the land. And we cannot say anything without getting killed. And everything is quiet. And everything's good. Nobody's talking. So my anger, I want to voice that right now. Those militaries, they find out they also bleed. When they do something wrong and get killed, they find out they also bleed. And the Mieti Allah command that they sent to the Biafra land and send them out to go burn down the villager, kill everybody you see in the village. And nobody's talking. And let me remind them, they're also human. They bleed. And we are the citizens of the Biafra land. And we are the citizens of the land. And let me tell the people who don't know the laws, and those people they said that is the terrorists, and none of them is coming to stand on the streets of the Biafra with the ID card. And if you look at them, they're wearing all kinds of camouflage of military uniform. They send them. That's the only way the Mieti Allah can get to the Biafra land, by putting them into the military, by putting those Boko Haram, the terrorist people. They're sent to the Biafra land. All of them is the terrorists. All of them is the terrorist Islamic killers that sent in the Biafra land. They're all jihadists. And none of them can speak the Igbo. And they don't over there killing us one by one, and everybody keeping quiet. And let me remind those people who kept sending those terrorists in the Biafra land. You see our mama that you guys went yesterday to burn, that will be you guys last time burning the Imo State. Because we cannot keep quiet and they're killing us and we think we are living a life. No, they're gradually killing us one by one. Because very soon we will get down to the city of Owerri. So my anger I want to voice out right now is, how do we allow this military to go back to the barrack and relax, nothing happens? They only have a one-way in and one-way out. And that barrack, that guy command those people to go over there to go burn the whole villager and to kill everybody they see. Why do we let those barracks stay standing in Biafra land? Why do we let those barracks standing in Biafra land? That's my question, and someone needs to answer me. The military, they only have one interest going in and out. The people, these men citizens of Biafra land, let me remind you this, they have a Delta, Alpha, Charlie, and Bravo. That barrack that command those people to go down the villagers, they should be standing in Biafra land. And that commander should be hot, should be found hot to his seat. And those people that keep coming over on the Biafra, when they take out to make a comment. So what I'm saying right now is, we cannot keep quiet, they will be killing us. Why don't we voice our anger? We should have a protest in Imo State. The consent vehicle protest. And you are a citizen of your land, you have right to protect yourself. Because when you do that protest, they're going to send those killers to come over and start shooting. How can we voice our anger? Because we cannot let this die quickly. We should make sure that we voice our anger. We should make sure that those terrorists leave our land. Because we cannot keep quiet. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you. Your suggestions are nice. Is it people that are in the cabinet that cannot talk, that cannot say anything? They are there, they are watching, and they let him stay. They let Uzodema stay, and he will be bringing them to kill our people. They didn't just come and stay in the barracks, it was him that brought them. So it seems that will solve the question. People will confront him, and if they fail to do that, then our people should hold them responsible. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, MAZI ALOZIE. Good evening from here.
Welcome.
Yeah, MAZI ALOZIE. Thank you so much. I am MAZI ALOZIE. I'm calling from Austria. MAZI, let me go straight to the point. I really want to say this even that our people are very emotional when things are happening, and we know that these things are bound to happen. And please, I am just making this call to let our people know, most especially our brother Kelechi, please, if you cannot be able to hold your emotion, don't call Radio Biafra. Because in freedom, things are bound to happen. It's not that we are happy. Things are happening. And things have been doing about these things. We cannot declare war to the zoo because we don't have the capacity to do it now. The whole world is bearing us witness. So that when the things will take place, nobody is going to blame us. There's a lot of conspiracy. There's a lot of enemy that never want us to have this freedom. So we have to follow these people ideologically. We have to follow these people. Who take it down or what? Most of them are going to say this before even the ordinary edition of MAZI ALOZIE to the zoo. He said it, that these people are coming and they are going to kill people. He warned it. And he said, everything MAZI ALOZIE have said, it's only as all of them have come to pass. He remains the coming of Biafra, which will come through the help of school Kabiama. So why are we so? Please, my brother, I'm begging you. It's not that I'm trying to say what I'm doing is not right. But please, when we speak like this, sometimes it hurts a lot of people because we know we are doing something about these things. People cannot be everywhere. Even as they're born, our member where I come from. Does it mean that people are not there? Before people came out, they have already born everything. These are terrorists. And our people, MAZI ALOZIE, can say that every day you start from today, organize yourself. People cannot come from here. Our people should start begin to do something before even the help will come. We can't allow the people after they come to the market and go will be stealing it and out. Please, our people should know that DOS are not sleeping. They are doing the little, and don't forget that our leader MAZI ALOZIE is in the hands of the enemy. There are things we will do that will be more than what it will harm us somehow. Please, my people, let's learn how to speak on this freedom when we come here to speak. So you don't say something that will make people be discouraged. We are doing the needful and we keep on fighting. It doesn't matter how many they kill. It doesn't matter how many the shops they bomb. We will get Biafra. Nothing will stop us. We have made up our mind to continue to fight for this kingdom. Yes, we know people will die, shops will be burned, but at the end of this matter, we will get Biafra, and everything Nigerian government has spoiled, they will pay back. They will pay the Biafrans because we are recording all the evil they have committed in our land. That's what I want to say to my people. Please, let us learn how to speak. Say something that will encourage our people. Don't be emotional when it comes to this Biafra. Thank you, MAZI ALOZIE, for giving me this opportunity. May God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much. The call number is +1 484767 0848. +1 484767 0848. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good morning from here.
MAZI, thank you so much for taking my call. I just want to reiterate to some of the things that you talked to us regarding what Britain has done to our people. Today, Britain is still with us. And it's fair that the whole world is watching Britain committing genocide in Biafra land. Sometimes when this kind of topic comes, we we can be emotional, we can say anything, we can cry, but it's not gonna solve the problem. You know, it makes me to remember this this man from Abba who's always quoting the Bible. In sometimes he mentioned one thing that our leader mentioned one day. He said, if the world is not careful, this war is going to be fought around the world. Our leader mentioned that. And I remember one day he was trying to allude to that. You stopped him, yes, because it hasn't gotten to that. But what is happening now can show that the Britain, even the people of Owele come here and say, no, praise Britain. If we don't start talking about them like our leader used to do, people will think that what we are saying will be robbed just by the world, because Britain have done a lot of evil against the black nations of this world, even to other race. But we thought, our leader said something one day, Britain, people have moved from colonizing people and stealing from people to other things like other civilizations like internet and the rest of them. But you still believe in stealing and killing innocent people that you've been doing since the world began till now. So we need to stop Britain. If they're not careful, we're not going to back down even in Britain when these things are going to happen. Mazi, I just want to say something regarding to somebody from Lagos. Thank God he didn't deviate the attention of the people, because I thought the people will come and be talking about it. Just one or two people have said something about it. If I'm still sure that that guy is a member of IPOB, because if he's still a member, he comes to the radio Biafra and threatens the people in diaspora about knowing their property. For me, it's not a welcome idea. I think somebody, even if he's a coordinator or whatever he is, somebody should ask him some questions about him saying that they know the properties of the people in diaspora. Chike Dozie was on the radio yesterday. He never pointed any accusing finger on anybody on social media. The people on social media is doing their own. Chike Dozie doesn't have a time for them. Why are you accusing the people in diaspora that they are pointing finger to this person and to that person? We don't have time for anybody. All we're focusing is how our leader is going to come out and how we're going to get our freedom. You already mentioned that we are in diaspora and people are dying, we're sacrificing people. How are we doing that? Somebody that is in the United States and you that is in Lagos, what is the difference between both of you? Aren't you supposed to go to Biafra land with the wisdom you've gathered from IPOB and gather people and start doing something on your own? What have we done? Okay, you want Eastern Security Network to be exposed and Biafra agitation, whatever we are doing to be exposed in order for you to be satisfied, or you need to be told, call it personal to tell you this is what the leadership is doing. But on the ground, they are doing a very good job. Please don't demoralize people. If you're tired of what you're doing, seeing what is happening, because they are going to happen. You've not been in war before. Go and look at people that have been in war. Listen to MAZI ALOZIE, see what people pass through. Listen to Peter. People have passed through so many things, horrible things. What is happening now is bad. But it doesn't call for you to call the day Biafra and threaten everyone in diaspora. Please, I wouldn't like this to continue.
Thank you, Mazi.
Mazi, thank you, sir.
Thank you. We have a few more minutes because South Africa will be on the air. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, MAZI ALOZIE.
Good morning from here.
I'm very glad to call you this afternoon. I've been calling when I call to report people, others are on the platform. So I can hear what is happening in the game there. I have heard the analysis. Yesterday I wanted to call, but along the line the radio went off. I couldn't. Now this afternoon we've had your analysis. We want to thank you for your good work. I can bless you and keep you in the name of Yahweh. I just want to say this afternoon that what is happening in our is the handwork of people I don't know. We are choosing to work for the enemies instead of his own people. And one thing we should know is that these people is working for, they are at their own home. And one day, he will resign, or his tenure will finish. And the people who he has killed his brothers and sisters, who has destroyed his wealth and riches, who has destroyed their business, and they are there with him, who happens to be his own people. What is he going to tell them? Is he going to tell them that because of power, or because I want to amass what upon to myself and riches? That is why I killed you, I destroy your business, I destroy lives and property. So I don't know what is their own thoughts when they are doing all these things because of their selfish interest. So the one thing is sure that we have started the movement and we are not going to go back.
Thank you, Mazi.
Like our leader used to say, that if when you turn and you are not seeing me burn down the people are ready, whatever it shall be, we will achieve our aim. Thank you for giving me opportunity. May Elohim keep on guiding you in the name of Spring Kabiam.
Guide you too, he said. We'll be ending this program in about 5 minutes. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, MAZI ALOZIE. This is Abuba from UK.
Welcome.
MAZI ALOZIE, we need to be careful how we follow things. There is what they call strategy of war, and economics is war. Economics is war. Up to today, as as I think I mentioned this one time ago, that I think we have local every businesses in Biafra land. We have chairman there, we have secretary there, we have all this sort of position that is criminals. All these places, they are burning on fire now. What is the strategy from these people that are chairman and the secretaries and all this whatnot? All these criminals that are stealing from the people. They call themselves local government chairman. They call themselves. Listen, there is no need. Anybody here can you just confront or do protest in Europe? Let me make it clear to you. Today I'm going to tell you who I spoke to today. Let me make it clear to you. It is strange for a white man to know that your constituent, your MP, your chairman local government of your area, your governor is from your area, and up to today, their house is still remaining. You haven't bring it down. BBC is there talking rubbish. You haven't go there to burn them. Or they don't understand what you are talking. They do not understand it. Because he brought the matter to them. Now I say, Onya Boko Korea, Onya Chipa Emeka, Onya Bumeginu, Gine can you open this do something, come on in the we are here to defend you. Imafuya media war. Imakuna with Diabu, I ordered the LBC. Open up LBC, Hebus or Jomi Century. They will ask me what I want to say. MAZI ALOZIE, today I speak to somebody they call Liam Fox. Liam Fox is former trade secretary to United Kingdom. Later, from trade, he became a defense secretary. He is the one that trained all this military in Africa, Nigeria, in UK. I saw him today and I speak to him. I said, excuse me, sir, I'm a Biafran. Do you know about Biafra? He pretend he doesn't know. And I asked him, do you know about Nnamdi? MAZI ALOZIE, did you know when I call on Kanu? Who reinforced a change yet to brown? Or say yellow, you know red. Who red, yeah. His face they change immediately. You see Amaro Yabun Kanu? I say no, Yamaro. If you get him now, because all of you now be Europe, you are in Europe, you are taking citizenship. You think you are Britain, you are America. Listen to me. When the chips are down, they will forget you. Biafrans, do something that place. Do something. We are here to defend you. Because we get angry with you. And I give one man because us everybody on Sunday during the time of March Biafrans in the diaspora. Because I would like to talk about Plan B to solve this issue of meat. We don't have anything to give to our people. That is why they are still eating this poison Fulani bring. Everything Fulani gave you is poison. Poison can you measure Plan B to solve the problem of Fano? We cannot say stop eating it. No, because we need Rano to run our restaurant and hotels when the time comes in a big way. Because on Sunday, during the time of March, come Biafrans in the diaspora tune. With the idea of Plan B. MAZI ALOZIE, thank you.
Thank you. This is where we'll end today's broadcast, and we'll be on the air again tomorrow. The Ngwa people will be on the air as well. So thank all of you for calling. We have to be patient and calculative in the way we say things and do things. So we are the ones suffering. So I thank all of you. Stay tuned because South Africa will be coming in a few minutes.
Hello. I'm even about to call you now. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just saw your WhatsApp message. So I'll call Mr. Ibudu, the head of admin, so that if it is for her to scan those documents, let her scan it to me, then I'll forward it to them. Then I'll obtain the date to come and start. He's a family man. He's still asleep. All these
I was expecting. This is what I wanted us to talk yesterday, but you say you were going to call me back.
Yes, I went to Ago. One of my friends, one Igbo guy. So his wife is celebrating their baby's birthday, and they say I must be there. So that was why I said, let me call you back.
So you have Igbo friends?
I have a lot of them now.
You have a lot. You have a lot of them.
Plenty safe. If I go to trade fair now, this is what did they call it? If I enter trade fair, I don't buy cosmetics now. And that is the dash me. I have a lot of them in Alaba too, safe.
But you
one of my friends are.
You have them like this, but yes, you just stand behind Buhari Bugidam.
Because if you don't befriend an Igbo man, you are lost already. You understand?
I don't understand. You say you don't befriend an Igbo man.
Yes, because the secretive manuscript of mankind is in the hands of Igbo. They are born with it. So, and some of us, we came to meet the Igbos in a country called Nigeria. They are the original
inhabitants.
Because they originated from the Kemet Empire. You understand? And that is why they think, because the secret of this world is in the hands of Igbos. You don't know?
I don't know.
Because they say make them not bring foreign rice. I bought foreign rice in Festac yesterday. So there is nothing.
You bought foreign rice in Festac?
In Festac yesterday.
And they must bring it.
16,500. Whether they like it or not, there is one thing people don't understand. In this video, say make the ban motor. So don't just say they do motor. Igbos, They are the Jews, they are the black Jews. And the Jews, even then, they themselves are afraid of Igbos. That is why they refuse to claim them as Jews. Because they have the same DNA.
Even the same Jews are afraid of Igbos.
They are afraid of Igbos. You don't know? my younger brother, my immediate younger brother, is a major in Directorate of Military Intelligence. He is now Nigerian military attaché to Nigerian High Commission in Pakistan. They went for one intelligence gathering one time. Pakistan bordered Afghanistan. You know that they went to a village in Peshawar. They met Igbo guys entering Afghanistan. What are they going to do? You can't ask a Jew to go to Afghanistan the way it is. So Igbos, they are like that. So the only thing is that when you befriend them, they will vomit the little things you will need to know to survive. They will vomit it to you. I'm working, the MD of my company is an Igbo man now from, what do they call it? He's than I am now. My son is the MD of my company. You understand? There was a time where we spent more than 2 years. He was still paying us salary, and we are not getting a contract. Is that not mystery? Is it?
Is that
than I am now.
Is that not mystery?
It's a mystery now.
Paying salary.
They're paying salary, and you are not getting any contract. And he even increased salary that period. You see? And nobody knows. There was a time even Board of Internal Revenue came to lock our office. They say this man get oil blood. He got oil well. They say he get this, he get that. If they say make he pay tax, he will pay. Even if they say make he pay 1 billion, he will pay. Is that not mystery? Is it? If there is anybody you will fear on this earth, is Igbos.
I'm surprised to be hearing this thing from you.
Now, Igbo go fear.
Upon all this fight, where are the fights with you?
You see, let me tell you one thing. Do you know why Babangida remain relevant in Nigeria?
No.
It's because he dined and wined with the Igbos. And that is why he remained relevant in Nigeria. When Babangida was head of state, if he visit any state, he don't go to government house. He sleep in an individual Igbo house. You don't know? So, and he's a free Nigerian. Have you ever had any assassination attempts on Babangida before? After he left power?
No, I've not.
There is one thing people don't understand, and that is why Buhari is finding it difficult. He say dollar this, he say this. And the rate at which even people are bringing in things into Nigeria is even more than when our border is open. So, who is fully whole? That is the end of it. That is all. Do you know that in my state now, the biggest rice farmers are Igbos? They don't push our people out of farms first. Now then they farm rice now in Niger State.
Igbos.
Yeah, of course. Now then they farm rice now. Even rice now, then they buy local rice in the north. The Hausa man has money to buy local rice. And that is why the other tribes hate Igbos. Because they don't know how they make their money. Didn't you see how they took over first tax? They are like Jews. It's just like what Adolf Hitler did to the Jews in Germany. Before you know, after the First World War, before Second World War, the whole Germans were paying tax to the Jews. Even government was paying tax to the Jews because they've taken over Germany. You see? The Igbo guys, they are arrested in the airport with gold worth 1 billion. We didn't carry Igbo man the big gold for Biafra. Did the Hausa man know where they sell gold? Did the Hausa man know where they sell gold?
But why are they relegating Igbo man? There is nothing we do. Every government policy is targeted against Igbo man.
That is, see, let me tell you, the easiest way you can survive in Nigeria. You see, let me tell you, it is when you push an Igbo man, that is when you tend to survive. So when you push them, look at LG, Fuani. Fuani is not making money again. This man that owns LG is a distributor. Because LG now, if they are selling LG smart TV here in Fuani for 140,000, if you go to Alaba, it's 100,000. And nobody know where they are bringing it from. You see?
Recently,
If necessarily I want to pack my fridge, my old fridge. I went to Alaba, they did the carton for me in my present. Correct one, original carton safe. You see? And you want this kind of people to go to Asura, I will be in trouble. Huh? What is it called? It's just like Arabs. Now, Arabs, they are the mercy in the hands of the Jews. And Israel is a very small country. That their population is not up to 6 million. Look at as big as Saudi Arabia. Have you ever heard Saudi Arabia don't fight Israel before?